Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So the last update about Twist of Faith ended where Pragya saved Ria from being molested by Nishant, and if you are yet to watch that, it will be up in the card and it will be in the description box below. So let's just continue from there. Rambo got locked up and asked the constable to send some small thief into the lockup so that he can talk to them, or maybe the constable should give him a football. And the constable scolds him and says that he is not even ashamed after committing a drug crime. And Rambo says that he has confessed his crimes and he is proud of it. Rambo said that he has surrendered himself and he thinks that Abhi would be happy to see Prachi out of jail and Vikram would scold him instead. Prachi asked the constable if she can meet the guy that confessed to his crimes, and the constable took Prachi to Rambo's cell, and Prachi was shocked to see that it was Rambo. Rambo says that he was afraid and that was why he kept the drugs in Prachi's bag, and Prachi says that she knows that Rambo is a Casanova and he can flirt, but Rambo can never have drugs with him, and Rambo says that is Prachi making him feel good or bad. Prachi says that she will talk to the inspector and she knows that if Rambo had mind, then he wouldn't have confessed about something he did not do, and he would have thought about how his parents would feel first. And she knows that Rambo only wants to become an hero by doing this, and Rambo called the constable and asked her to take Prachi away, or else he would file a mental harassment case against Prachi. The constable takes Prachi away and Rambo thinks that he wondered how the police were able to bear Prachi for 2 days, and the inspector congratulates Prachi and asks her to sign. Prachi asks that congratulations for what, because she was locked up for 2 days even though she was innocent. The inspector asks Prachi to thank him and Prachi says that why should she thank the inspector even though she was innocent, and the inspector says that he was only doing his duty, and Prachi says that the inspector made the same mistake again by arresting Rambo because he is not the real culprit, and the inspector asks that then who is the real culprit. Abhi and Vikram comes there and Abhi asks if Prachi is bailed, saying that Prachi is no more locked up, and the inspector says that the real culprit has confessed to his crimes and he surrendered himself, and Abhi asks that who is the culprit, and the inspector says that it is Rambo Kohli. Vikram and Abhi were shocked and Vikram angrily goes to the cell and he called Rambo and asked him that what is he doing. Rambo says that Vikram scared him at first and yes, he confessed to the crime, and Vikram asked the constable to open the door and let him go inside, but Rambo asked the constable not to do that because his father would take his life if he should come inside. Rambo asks Vikram to think of his mom and stop being hyper, and Abhi says that Vikram should let him talk, and Vikram asks Abhi to make Rambo understand. Rambo then asks Vikram to go to one side till Abhi is done talking to him, and Rambo asks Abhi if he is angry with him. Abhi says that why should he be angry since Prachi is out of jail, and Vikram says that Prachi is out but his own son is inside the jail instead. Abhi asks Vikram to be quiet for a while, and Rambo says that he surrendered himself for being the drug dealer, and Vikram gets angry again and says that he thought that his son has grown up and he can handle his business, but instead is busy fooling around, and Abhi asks Vikram to calm down because in reality, Rambo doesn't even take drug or sell it. Rambo says that Abhi is right and Vikram gets angry again, and Rambo asks Abhi that who love him very much, and Abhi says that his wife used to love him, and Rambo says that he's talking about now, and Abhi says that Ria and Prachi are the ones that love him the most now. Rambo looks at Abhi and Abhi says that he knows that even Rambo loves him a lot. Rambo says that he heard Abhi crying and talking to Mira and he was feeling helpless, and he knows that Prachi is very important to Abhi, and he also trusts Abhi that he would catch the culprit, and that was why he surrendered himself to get Prachi released. Vikram gets emotional hearing that Rambo did this for Abhi, and Vikram kissed Rambo, and Prachi also got emotional hearing Rambo's big sacrifice for her. Vikram thanked God for giving him a son like Rambo, and Abhi also feels proud of Rambo, and he assured Rambo that he would find the real culprit, and Rambo says that he trusts Abhi fully. Vikram says that they would work together to save Rambo, and he said sorry to Rambo for shouting at him earlier, and Rambo says that he loves him and he asks them to take care, and Prachi gets teary eyes. Pragya comes home and Shahana tells her that the principal has rusticated Prachi, and the principal told her that if she go against his decision, then he would rusticate Shahana too. Pragya wanted to go out to the college and Sarita asked them to think about it first before going, and Prachi comes there. Sarita was very happy seeing Prachi and Prachi asks Pragya. Pragya apologized to God and lights the lamp, and she thanked God for sending Prachi to her even before she asked for help from Mr. Mehra. Prachi says that Pragya did not even ask her how she came out from the lockup, and Pragya says that she knows that Mr. Mehra must have helped Prachi, and tomorrow they would all go together to thank Mr. Mehra. Prachi started crying and says that the police has arrested Rambo because Rambo confessed and he took the blame on himself as he couldn't see Mr. Mehra crying. Shahana says that Rambo is a very nice guy and he should not be in lockup, and Sarita says that Rambo's parents must be proud of him by now. Pallavi comes to know that Rambo has been arrested and she panics and said that nobody would believe that he is innocent and he is only doing this to save someone, and she asks Vikram if he did not speak to him because their son did not even think about them before taking this big decision, and his birthday was just 2 days back and today he is being arrested and his life would be ruined because of this. In Pragya's house, Pragya says that it is her responsibility to free Rambo, and she asks Shahana and Prachi if they know about Nishant, and Prachi says that Nishant is a student in their college, and Prachi asks Pragya that what did Nishant say, and Pragya says that she have a doubt on Nishant, and she asks Prachi to rest, and Pragya asks Shahana to come with her. Prachi asks that what is Pragya doing, and Pragya says that she wants to go and meet the principal for suspending Prachi from the college without any proof. At the police station, Rambo was talking to a goon in the cell, and the goon says that he has to surrender due to some reasons, and he doesn't enjoy stealing because everyone has CCTV camera now, and he is very happy to see that Rambo have a good drug business, and he asks Rambo to do a partnership with him. Rambo says that he works alone and he doesn't want to work with any partner, and the goon says that he has read Rambo's face and he knows that Rambo is not capable of dealing with drugs, and Rhea comes there and Rambo told the goon that his girlfriend is here. Rhea scolds Rambo for getting arrested and she asks him that why the hell did Rambo do it. Rhea says that Rambo is here and Prachi is out, and Rambo did not even think about her or his family before taking the blame of what he did not do on himself, and she says that she doesn't ever want to see Rambo's face again, and she goes from there. The goon looks at Rhea and Rambo says that his girlfriend really loves him very much, and that was why she was reacting so much, and he wondered what she would do when she become his wife, and he loves her too. Vikram and Abhi comes to the security in charge of the house, and Vikram asks about the CCTV camera in their house, but the security couldn't say anything, and Abhi asks that did they see someone doing something to the CCTV, and the security guy says that he did not see anyone, and Abhi says that how can this happen? Vikram says that so much has happened and yet the security in charge of the house doesn't know anything, and Vikram asks the security to give him water, and the security goes inside to get the water, and Abhi looks at the photo frame on the wall and he was shocked to see Nishant in it, and the security brings the water and Abhi asks him that who is this on the photo frame with him. The security guy realized that he is in trouble and he runs out of the house, and Abhi runs after him. Pragya comes to meet the principal, and the principal asks that do Pragya have an appointment because he doesn't meet people without an appointment, and Pragya says that there is so much written on the notice board but nothing was followed out of everything that was written. Pragya scolds the principal and says that his college is prestigious because the students that comes to the college are prestigious as well, but the principal of the college is nothing to write home about. The principal asks Pragya if she is angry because he rusticated her daughter from the college, and Pragya says that Prachi is not guilty and the police has freed her, and she asks the principal to take her daughter back to the college as soon as possible. The principal says that he cannot take Prachi back to the college immediately, and Pragya says that why did he take immediate action and rusticated her daughter if he knows that taking her back would be difficult, and she says that she would file a case against the principal for rusticating her daughter again and then taking her back to the college because this is not the first time it would happen. The principal calmed Pragya down and he says that he would fix everything. And Nishant comes there and Pragya looks at him suspiciously. Abhi and Vikram sit in the car to follow the security guy. And Abhi says that he would make sure to catch the security guy and bring the truth out. At the police station, Rambo was having a good time with the thieves that was in the cell with him. And they were all laughing and Prachi comes there. Rambo asks that why is Prachi there, and Prachi says that she came to talk to Rambo, but she doesn't know what to say, and Rambo asks Prachi to go back home and think about what to say, and Prachi was about to talk, but Rambo says that he has already made an amazing friend here, and his name is Jaga, and Rambo told Jaga that Prachi is not image conscious. Prachi asks Rambo if he is upset with her, and Rambo says that he is upset because Prachi is dumb, and Prachi started crying, and Rambo asks her not to cry because she is the smartest in the world, and Prachi said sorry to Rambo because Rambo has never even sat in a taxi before, but Rambo is here now in the police custody because of her, and she blames herself for everything. Rambo says that he has already made a friend here and there's nothing to be sorry about, and Prachi should stop blaming herself because he decided to get locked up because of Chief, and he is doing this for Chief. Prachi says that even if Rambo had done it for Chief, yet she feels like it's because of her and she would help Rambo to get out. Rambo says that he doesn't need Prachi's help, and Prachi said that he is sorry for misunderstanding Rambo and she thanks him. Nishant gives a foul to the principal and he was about to leave, but Pragya called him and told the principal that he cannot see the bad student but only knows how to suspend good student. And Pragya asked that can she ask Nishant something, and Nishant gets worried and thinks that maybe Pragya will ask him about Ria. Pragya showed Prachi's picture to Nishant and asked that do Nishant know her, and Nishant says no, that he has never seen her before, and the principal says that how can Nishant not know Prachi even though her news was on TV since the last 2 days and she is also the best student in the college. Pragya says that Nishant might truly not have seen the news and Nishant goes from there. The principal apologized to Pragya and Shahana asks that what happened, and Pragya says that something is going to happen soon. Vikram asks Abhi not to drive fast, and Abhi says that he would ask Rambo to drive the car and he speeds the car, but he stops on the traffic signal, and Abhi gets down from the car, and before he could get back to the car, the security guy escapes in a taxi and Abhi runs on the road to follow him. At the police station, Rambo asks Prachi to go home and says that they will talk later, and Prachi leaves and the goon says that Rambo said that the first girl was his girlfriend, but this girl is looking like his girlfriend with the way they were talking, and Rambo was also behaving like her boyfriend, and Rambo says that there is nothing between him and Prachi, and the goon asks him if he's really sure, and Rambo said yes. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do that now. Like this video, share it and comment. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.